It's very nice to be here once again with all the young, fresh faces because I've been a teacher before and there's nothing more I love than teaching. I'm looking forward to getting back to it as soon as I can. So now when Sir gave me this opportunity to speak to all of you, I grabbed it with both my hands and I said, I'll do it. And I hope I do justice to what I've taken up. So I'm here to talk to you about science reporting, issues and storytelling forms. Please be free, you can be informal, I'm going to be very informal with you. So if you have any doubts anytime, you can stop me and ask. So I'll just start off with what I have gone through, some example of how science communication impacts our life, daily life. So when I go to office, like Sir said, I work for CREDA, Central Research Institute for Dryland Agriculture. I'm a Group B officer there. So every day I take an Ola auto to my office. And you should see our campus, it's a beautiful campus. It's huge, we have wonderful sprawling gardens of roses. We have beautiful trees, all well maintained. So anybody who comes into our campus is immediately struck by the beauty and the elegance of it. And then they ask, what is this office? So every single auto driver who takes me into my office in the morning asks, "Aim office Amaidi?" So I tell, now I'm in soup because I'm not a native Telugu speaker. I speak Telugu well enough to get things done, okay? I was born and brought up here, but basically I'm a Malayali. So speaking in Telugu is okay to some extent, but suppose I have to explain something to somebody in Telugu, I'll be in soup. So now this man says, aim office of mighty, I'll say, ఇది ఒక government office. First sentence, ఇది ఒక government office. I think, okay, with this he will stop asking me questions. No, he will not. Aim government office of mighty. No. Now I think, what should I say? Okay, we carry out research here. Research on dryland agriculture. How do I say this? So then I try to use my limited Malayalam, Sanskrit, Hindi knowledge to say something, Vaidyanika, edo jarugutundi ikkada. I say that and I tried to escape like this a few times. Then I thought, I can't do this. I have to find out what to tell them. I asked one of the scientists in my office and they said the word for research in Telugu is parishodhana. So the next time I was very happy, okay, now I can use this word. So the next time the Ola auto guy asked me, okay, Amma, what office? I said, here they do parishodhana. He gave me one blank look. Then I realized, okay, this is not working either. So then I thought, okay, fine, forget it. I can't use this explanation anymore. Then I asked one person in my office, okay, I work in the audit and accounts department right now. So I asked somebody, he's a lower division clerk in my office, and I said, sir, every day somebody is asking me this question. What do I tell them? You tell me in Telugu. So he said, we can't use big words, Sneha, with them. We have to tell them crops are not growing due to lack of water. So here they try to find out how to make crops grow. పంటలు పండడానికి ఏం చేయాలో చూస్తారు, నీళ్లు లేకపోతే ఏం చేయాలో చూస్తారు. The next time I told the auto driver, this is what they do here, he said, అర్థమైందమ్మా. Then I was also relieved. So this is what is actually science communication. Knowing your target audience and knowing what they want, what is the information they need. They don't need to know what techniques you're using in that office. They don't need to know what high-tech instruments you have there. They don't need to know who are the people. They don't even need to know that it's scientists over there. They need to know what is happening there, how it is affecting them and their lives. That is what is important for them. For at least for an introduction, this is what they need. And this is where your power as a science communicator comes forth. You need to realize what the person who's listening to you is looking forward to. What is it that they want from you? And imagine the scientist could not tell me how to communicate with this person, but it was just a normal person, a clerk in my office who could tell me how to tell that person what is happening in my office, what kind of research is happening in my office. That is what we need to look at when we are communicating science. You need to know who you are talking to. You need to ensure that you don't make things more complicated for them by telling things which they don't understand, which we call as scientific jargon. Okay, that means using technical terms which are not usually used in our daily parlance. And finally, understanding what is the crux, how is it relevant to them. That is what we need to understand. So I will start off with what exactly science communication is about. Like I said, it's bridging the gap between the scientists and the public. So I had scientists in my office and I was talking to the public outside. So it was my job to bridge the gap there and tell them what is happening there. Okay, so this is what all of us have to do as science communicators. We need to bridge this gap between the scientific community and the public. Now you all know what scientists do. Everybody has their own area of work, whether it is agriculture, health, or cancer research, or whether it is geophysical research or chemical research. All of this is, highly specialized work. If you ask a scientist to explain, he is so very immersed in his everyday work and his, everyday day-to-day technology, terminology and all that, he will not be able to explain properly to an outsider what his work is about. How do scientists communicate with each other? I'd like some of the students to answer. How do scientists tell about their work to each other? To the world?